Holla if you hear me. Hey, good morning. It's LaDonna Raeh on Sweet Nothings. Yes, I just want to welcome you to this show. This show comes on each and every Tuesday on YouTube. And you know what? We're on Spotify and a lot of other, I think we're on iHeart now. So you can always search for us. But check this out. We have special guest host again, Jacquiline. And I want you to just be patient with me because Jacquiline is having some technical difficulties and we're trying to get our red, white, and blue together because today is voting day. Get your tails out there. Let me make sure she's up there. Jacquiline, are you with us?
I'm with you.
Yes.
Hello again.
So you got out there and you got your vote on. And I just, our topic today is make dating life great again by voting. Okay?
Yeah, let's make it great again. I'm all for.
Yes. And I know people are saying, well, how the heck can voting, impact my dating life? There's a lot of things out there that you didn't think about. Okay, so if your conversations are just, hey, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. You can spice it up with being involved in political situations and being a voter. Did you know that the report card comes out and tells you how often you voted now?
Oh, yeah, I got one.
Yeah, I did too. And I feel like I'm not on the honor roll all of a sudden. But when I was, I felt really good about myself. So I've got to get myself out there more and more. A lot of times people go out there for the primaries and they don't go out there for the interim elections. So I want to make sure that people understand the benefits of voting. It's not that you're just one vote and you don't count. You actually do count. So, it's imperative that you get your tails out there to your voting polls. And I got my card right here, ready to go. Okay. So I can
get my wallet.
Yeah.
But I'm already a voter. Woo!
Yes. All right. So how the heck can this help your dating life if you're gonna vote? Because we were talking about this offline, and it was like, wow, did you really think about this? I don't know if people thought about this at all.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Will you go ahead and say I dropped my ballot? Excuse me.
Oh.
It's just as easy to meet a person at the voting place as it is to meet them anywhere else. And just think about it. You're going to have to continue to slow.
Oh, you're choppy over there.
You go ahead. I'm going to see what kind of mic difficulty I'm having.
You know what? Let me see if it's the music that's throwing you off. Hold on. Let's pause it. All right, say it again.
I said, okay. Well. Still not so much.
Okay, yeah, you're still choppy. We're gonna go back to the music. So you said that I dropped my ballot, and can you help me pick it up? So
right.
This gets a man's attention, okay, or a woman's attention if you drop your ballot.
And if you notice that are really great, there's the flyer, people they're looking towards, you might start a conversation like, well, I'm sure gonna vote for her. I think she's gonna do a great job. What do you think about that? You're interested in just strike up a conversation.
Yeah, I guess you can definitely strike up a conversation. I do think that because in the world today, we've had this 2 years that we were kind of bound to the house or worried about coronavirus, and it's still out there, guys. Don't get it twisted. But because we had these 2 years of lack of social emotional development, even though you're an adult, you still need you've come out of it and you don't know what the heck to talk about. And that's a dangerous game, So the dating series, I had someone tell me in my dating app, his name was Shaw. Was it? Yeah, it was Shaw. I'm putting him out there.
Okay. Put you outed.
Huh?
I said Shaw's been outed.
Yeah, he's been outed. So anyway, Shaw sends me this message on the dating app and we go back and forth and he's like, oh, cool. Then we move over to the phone and it's like, okay, back and forth. He's never available to talk. Okay. So I don't know if it's limited vocabulary or limited time or what, you know. But then the straw that broke the camel's back was when he said, I'm out of town and I don't talk when I'm on vacation. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. Here we go. You don't talk while you're on vacation. Okay, so does that mean that if we were on vacation together, it would be a muted in experience? You know, I can't go for that. I can't go for that. So I didn't, you know, I noticed that we spoke one time. I heard his voice one time and it was, I'm like, okay, let's continue. But the texting, I can't do text only. It's just, so I'm thinking maybe we don't know what to talk about. And voting increases that possibility. So I want to vote people in office that are good communicators.
Absolutely.
Non-texters. I don't want, what you gonna text me that what you gonna do for the community? No, I need to hear your voice. I need to feel your presence and feel your emotions. So yes, drop your ballot and talk about who you're gonna vote for. That's part of the that's a conversation starter.
You can have a poll party. You know.
Wait. What type of poll are you talking about, Jacqueline? Because I gotta ask. Poll party.
Poll. POLL. Poll party.
My bad.
Poll party.
My bad. Okay, so this is when, so Jacqueline said you can have a poll party. This is when you are watching for the results in one place. Now, can you turn that digital?
That would be an election party.
Okay, well, tell me what you mean by poll party.
Okay, so you poll party that night. That day's holy day. So as the day goes on, the tallies come up. You and your friends are all waiting to see if your friends.
Why is your sound jacked up today?
I don't know.
I can't pretend like it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and come back.
But you did that already. Look at your microphone settings. I want to hear this. What are your microphone settings saying? Are you on your computer?
I have my computer.
Okay, here's what I want you to do, sweetie. And really quickly, get your computer. Look at the text that I sent you and manually type that link into your computer. You can do this. Okay, I'm going to pull you out just for now. Okay. All right. You know, we love us some Jacqueline, but I can't do the sound. You know, we had sound difficulties in the past, and you all are blowing my phone up telling me about it. So, but yeah, voting can really spice up that conversation because people nowadays don't even know what to talk about. If I get another, how you doing? It's all the same. I'm never going to say anything other than fine or great or amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're trying to date, you're not going to say, well, you know, I just got my car out the shop and they hit me up for $650 more after spending $2,500 last week. That's not what I'm going to tell you. It's always going to be great. So maybe happy election day. Did you get out and vote? Why not? You know, and if they don't vote, maybe that can help be a determining factor if you want to continue with conversations between the two. But back to the person I was talking about, Shaw, when he said he didn't communicate on vacation, I just said I was hoping to work with someone that was more of a communicator. And he said, you're the worst. In fact, let me read it. It's so funny because I'm really a good communicator. And I read it and I was like, well, you know, everybody has their own opinion. And then he blocked me. No need, because I wasn't going to call. So he said, laugh out loud. Now, these laugh out louds, it's not really a moment to laugh. Okay? You are literally the worst communicator. That is hilarious coming from you. 3 things both parties must have when getting to know each other in the beginning: communication and honesty and consistency. which you have none. Now, those of you that know me know that this is all hogwash. Which you have none. Makes complete sense why you're single. You're waiting on the man to initiate everything, which is a wrestle man. I don't know. Typing error, I guess. Will never do. Not chasing, boo. Don't need to. And then it's T-O-O. Why did he put T-O-O? It's T-O. I went to Beasley. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll need it. Talk about this on your little show on your little show. That's so cute. Thank you. At least he watches. And any real man will tell you the same. Laugh out loud. You are hilarious. Bye now. And he puts up 2 fingers and a laughing emoji with the red flag. I said, oh, okay, thank you. Smile. But he didn't get it because by then he blocked me because I had all red bubbles. You know, all blue. And then it turned green. So you know what that means. I'm like, wow, I'm so important. I'm in your block list. I don't care. Okay. All right. So Jacqueline's getting her audio together. And here's another thing that helps you when you go voting. How does voting help make dating great again? You don't know who you might meet at the polls. Did we say that? I don't think we said that. You don't know who you might meet at the polls. You're standing in line, right, with your latte, your Starbucks. No, actually, Starbucks didn't sponsor this, so we got to watch that. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I don't see a wedding ring on that finger, right? And you're talking about politics or, you know, your choices or not your choices, because sometimes people don't want to know. Like, I didn't want anybody to know I voted for Trump, right? And that was the first go round, so forgive me, okay? No, the second go round, I voted for Trump. And I had my reasons, okay? It's not about being black and white. It was about being a business. Let's see. Oh, Jacqueline's back. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, wait, let me see. We're going to see how it sounds. But before we do, Jacqueline.
Hi.
Oh my gosh! It worked. It worked. Thank you so much. Yes. You sound so much better. Now I can hear what you're saying without being, lost in the sauce, okay? Welcome, Jacqueline, back. By the way, I am like no filter today. Not a stitch of makeup. No eyelash, nothing. No eyebrow, nothing. Okay? Just me. Fine. But you look like you ready for work, girl.
Well, girl, I'm ready to get out here and make some dollars. That's what I'm ready.
Okay. So your sound did not improve, but let's try it again. Okay. Are you on your phone still?
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and let you continue the show without me, LaDonna, because I'm gonna get going because I don't know how to get it done, and I know your audience wants to hear all about it.
I tell you what, we're gonna get this done without your video, but we're gonna talk to you on the phone. Okay, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
See, because I got all the tools. All right, so I'll call you right now. I'll call you, and then we'll hear what you have to say.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Because, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Not that I ever would. All right, we're going to call her. All right. So, as you see, sometimes these things happen, but you got to have plan B in place, which is right now. And speaking of plan B, those of you that are going out to vote, there's going to be people that are going to be against abortion and for abortion. Make your own choices and go from there. Okay? So, plan B. If I know that we hold people accountable and saying, well, you're the one who, you got to mute, turn something else off. There we go. I think you're good in the hood, Jacqueline. Okay. I know people try to hold people accountable and say, well, you shouldn't have did what it took to get pregnant. And now you want to terminate the pregnancy. I don't even want to go way into all of that, but I'm going to tell you this. Everybody is human and everybody has to make their own choices. And we live in a country where choices are possible. So don't hold people accountable or don't hold it against someone for making the choices that are available. Divorce is a choice. Not supposed to get one. I got one. Okay. Marriage is a choice. Getting pregnant is I don't want to say it's a choice, but it is a byproduct of making the choice of getting hot and heavy. All right, Jacqueline, what else you got for us?
Okay. So I'm thinking, if you were to go to like the dollar store and you were looking around to buy things for the election, like a red and white hat or some flags or things like that, that would be promoting the election. Ah, promoting the election. There you go, LaDonna. You could work at the polls. There you go. That could
Wait,
improve
wait,
your level.
wait. Go back to the dollar store. Do you really want to meet somebody at the dollar store?
Well, heck, maybe they're buying stuff for their company, their business. They're getting you know, a bulk rate on product. Of course, they're saving money.
Okay, that now we're speaking it up. I don't mind the saving money part because people always like to post pictures of themselves in their peanut butter leather and moon roofs and sun roofs and expensive cars, and all I see is a car note. I'm like, you brother,
Oh.
all I see is a car note. So someone at the dollar store would definitely, it depends what they're buying though. It depends on what they're buying at the dollar
Well, I
store.
mean, I drive my car to the dollar store,
Yeah.
so I hate to be judged by the kind of car that I drive. But but again, I'm just saying that there could be the possibility that someone was stopping by the dollar store to pick something up, or the Walgreens, or how about CVS at any drugstore.
What does
You
this
know,
have to do with voting?
well, you're buying election day gear,
At Walgreens, they're so
and
expensive.
well, yeah, well, see, you don't want the Dollar Tree person, so we gotta go to Walgreens.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
Oh
I
my
just switched
goodness.
on over to Walgreens.
Okay, all right. This is so funny. All right. So what else? What else? What other
Okay,
benefit? Well, I have a benefit. I can throw a benefit out there.
throw one
Um,
out there.
if I go to the voting, if I go to vote, how this can make dating great again is by voting, it shows my interest in improving the community. And someone who wants to improve the community has a heart, maybe a spirit of servitude. I gathered all of that just from him dropping a ballot.
Okay, well, can you do that bump bump thing? Because I'm feeling that.
What? It's a joke? No, that's the joke. Ba bump bump.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh. So what
Uh-huh.
what what you got, Jacqueline? What
Okay,
other
next.
ways?
The other ways that I can see,
I think you hit your mute button. Or your car is picking up your phone. I bet that's what happened.
my card, yep, you know what? You're absolutely correct. I could hear you talking. Okay. So next on the list is to join a campaign. Go out and campaign for someone. I'm just saying, if you get on a campaign, I'm thinking about doing it myself. Young Democrats, okay, a little older Democrats, but anyway, I'm thinking about going and getting on a campaign. You know what I'm saying? Going to the DNC. I mean, certainly those kind of things would have to improve your dating life. I mean, it would certainly improve the kind of people that you would meet and the diversity of people. That is the truth.
Okay, that's that you got a point there. I think that plus you're going door to door. So you get to ring the bell and the person comes to the door and you're like, "Hi." you're
Hi,
you're looking around them and you're like, "Hey." And then
how
she
you
says,
doing?
"Baby, who is that?" All right,
Right.
you get out and vote on Tuesday. And you move on.
That's what we move on. Okay. All right. Next on the list. So,
Vote on Tuesday.
LaDonna, if you really wanted to make dating great again and voting, you would go down to all of the neighborhood bars that are having parties for election night. Like, they have beer parties and all kind of things like that. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking that there's going to be lots of guys are going to be out there um, looking for great looking gals, guys and gals, girls and dolls, boys and gents.
Oh, jeez. This is starting to sound a little desperate.
Well, not just for how we're gonna make vote dating great again. Well, you could buy a really great outfit that is displaying the American way, and people
What?
will
Wait,
talk
what?
to you.
What is your phone moving around?
Um, no, of course not.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I can hear that. What are you talking
Oh,
about? No, it's not. No, yes, it is.
okay. Well, you go ahead and do the talking for the moment, then, LaDonna.
I need you to talk, but I need you to be still.
Okay. Okay. Well, give me a moment to be still.
Okay.
Go to commercial break.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you mentioned commercial. Okay, so we got a few things that we can do. Let's do commercials. All right, this hour of, well, it's not even the hour, it is the moment of Sweet Nothings is brought to you by quite a few things. All the black businesses in America. That's right. I know you're getting out to vote, but we're going to need you to get out and tote those dollars. Drop them in on the register, swipe those cards, and support these black businesses out here that are doing it. And they're all doing it. They're just having trouble doing it because you're not there. All right? Good morning, Shondell. Shondell with Power 92 is on. And I just want to say, check out his concert, the Peace and Love. I'm not even saying it right. I know I'm not. Hold on. Let me look it up. I got a flyer somewhere. But Shondell, go ahead and drop it in the chat if you can. But you got to support black businesses. We've got so many that I've actually stopped at, visited, supported intentionally. So that is who our sponsors are. Our sponsors are each of us. Okay? Now, if we get a real sponsor, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I want to put out a PSA to support those businesses that look like you and me. All right? Small businesses. All right, what's up, Dennis Brim out there in Texas, straight out of Chicago, but now in Texas, doing it, selling $1 million homes. I watch you, along with his wife, the Dr. Brim. Good things come to those who love. All right. Okay, we're going to get Jacqueline back online. We're talking about the 10 things that you do on voting day or election day that can make your or dating life great again. Okay. I was married. You know it. I was married. I was married for 12, 13 years. Seems like longer than that. And I was married to a cool guy. You know, we just didn't click. But now we're the best of friends, and I spent a lot of time, promoting him as a single man and saying, hey, that's a good guy. He just didn't work out for me. But he's a good father. And then after I was divorced, I felt relieved, but also lost. Because it's like I'm back dating, and I don't like dating. I don't like dating. I don't like getting to know someone and figuring out what the situation is and what direction we're going in. I just kind of want to be there. And I know I got to go through all of that to get to that point. So forgive me for saying so. And also, you've got people who have adapted to society. Where are your core values? You know, like my mom and dad taught me a few things. My aunts, my great-grandparents, a lot of my family and friends, they taught me a lot of things that helped shape me into the LaDonna Raeh that I am. And I see society twerking, and I don't want to twerk. I see society texting, and I don't want to text. I want to get out and open it. I want my door open. I want the doorbell rung. Well, I disconnected it. But I still want those interactions that I was brought up to have. I don't want to have a threesome. Okay? People are mentioning it like it's, like Jacqueline said at Walgreens.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, it's just that easy. But no, but let's get back to how to make dating great.
Oh yeah. My bad. Let's go back to that.
There you go. Well, yeah. Another way to make dating great.
Go ahead.
Okay. Always just look great. You know,
you're breaking up again, but I'm gonna see if I can translate it.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking that you could potentially date with a purpose, and you could always be looking good. You could always be looking for an opportunity, start a new business, go out and join a new organization. I mean, I'm just thinking to myself that what if we just became the people that we wanted to be instead of the people that we've become? So instead of being like, ah, ha, 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 tomorrow, I'm going to wake up and be like, yes, darling. And I'm just going to be the person that I want to be.
In that
Well,
voice.
in that voice.
Yes, darling. Yes, darling.
Yes,
Okay.
in that voice. That's the voice I'm going to be in. And
Yes.
I'm just going to be that person from now on. Because I think, like you said, you were white for a few weeks, I think.
I was white. I'm still
Uh-huh.
white. I'm still
Okay,
white.
okay.
Yes.
All right,
For
right,
those of
right.
you that missed it, if you can choose your gender, I can choose my race. I'm Caucasian. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I want to be called black, Asian, Irish, and
Hey, just check it on the box. It's you,
just check it
boo.
on the box, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that old nappy-headed Negro spiritual. I'm a black woman. Okay, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna check that on the box today, though, when I go vote. Again, we're talking about voting today and how to make a dating life great, and it's centered around voting. So everybody's really consumed with getting out there, getting the vote out, and passing. LaDonna, what is the biggest one that's on the ticket for Missouri? Is legalized recreational marijuana. Now there you go. I imagine there's going to be some people smoking marijuana at the polling places today.
Please don't. Please don't
Okay.
smoke marijuana at the polling place. I mean, that's
Okay.
show some respect. I'm sorry. I know it's legal, but it doesn't have to be at the polling place. You know what I'm saying?
At the polling place.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Are you serious? Are you
Well,
serious?
I mean, medical marijuana is legal, and so there could potentially be people out there who are advocating for it to pass.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
mean, and then they're not going to be standing right on the sidewalk. They're probably going to be standing across the sidewalk. You know how supporters are. You take the sidewalk across the street or in the street. You
well,
don't
that would
just
that
walk
was
up to the door and say, "Hit the blunt."
that would certainly be a way to sway the votes. Hey, come hit this, but you got to punch 819, okay?
Right, right, right. This is
Did-
what we're promoting. This is what you'll be able to do
exactly.
every day. You'll just be
Hmm.
able to, instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, you'll just buy a 10 pack of blunts,
You know,
pre-rolled.
the taxes on cigarettes is way cheaper than taxes on marijuana at the dispensary.
Oh, and I'm not a smoker, so I can't speak to that. But here in Missouri, it's going to be like a 6% cap, and there's another tax that's on there, but it won't go up beyond 9% altogether.
Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
go to Missouri. You know what? I can go to Ray Ray on the corner. And you know what's funny? I don't even smoke it. I'm always talking about it, but I just refuse to smoke marijuana. My that's just not my thing. But, kudos to you all that do it. But please don't feel like in order to function at school and at work that you have to take a hit in the back. That just oh God, that just
A hit,
grinds
a
my
hit,
gears.
a hit in the back.
Well, I'm talking like on your smoke break. That's your
Oh,
smoke break. What the heezy?
okay, done.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah.
Sounds good. Well, you know what? Hey, Lorna, I can tell you another way in order to make dating great again. I want to just keep bringing up the idea that you have to just be the person that you want to be. You have to get out there. You have to live life. You have to put yourself in a position. And you have to take a new mental and emotional stance on how you're going to be a great dater. I mean, are you going to be a serial dater? Or are you going to date? Oh, you said you don't want to be with three people. You just want you and the person that you date. Am I correct?
That's my problem. I always want to. I don't like having multiple people that I'm dating. I like to
Okay,
just be
okay.
with one person. But in order to be with that one person, you gotta make sure that's the one person you want to put your all into.
Do you differentiate between dating and just kicking it?
I think they're the same. I put them together. Dating does not mean
Okay,
I'm sleeping with you.
okay, okay. Because
Yeah.
just kicking it.
Yeah, just
Okay,
just kicking
okay,
it to get to know you. Like, yeah.
okay. Great, great. I was wondering.
Yeah, why is this so hard? It's just hard. It's just why is it so hard? You know why it's hard? Because I'm older. That's why it's hard.
I think your standards have changed. That's why I could might up the standards on where we could make dating great again. We could go to the hospital. You could fake something wrong with you, and no, 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 no. Because the moment that you walk into the emergency room, they're charging you. This is each day on the the hospital emergency room.
Yeah.
The hey Home Depot.
Home Depot. Yeah, that's somebody.
Hey,
Okay, you know what I've noticed is okay, we're off. I guess we're done with the voting, but the different places that you go are the different types of men that you meet. So you can, if you meet someone at Home Depot, then you're certainly going to meet someone who is probably, possibly good with his hands. Maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. His hands, his knees. He can get down on his knees and do construction work. He can plunder. He can, you know, he can do everything. Yes, but you know what? I want him to be the construction company owner. Not that I have anything against the workers. It's just their hands are really rough. Have you ever run into that?
I
Where
don't. I'm
someone
not.
puts their hand?
I don't care about the rough hands. What I care about is
Ah,
we're getting old, and your back is not gonna last if you still on a roof somewhere. So yeah, I would take the owner because
okay.
at 50, you really shouldn't still be doing all the labor because at some point that's gonna give out, and then you ain't gonna be able to help me out. Okay, so yeah.
There you go. Okay, we're on the same page then.
Yeah. But
Okay, and
if you're younger, I'm okay with it. If you're younger,
right.
you can do labor, but just have a plan to transition out of that labor. Cause I know for sure that, doing physical labor at 50 is not gonna last.
Dang.
It's not.
Well, so what about the people who are already in a relationship with a person that's already 50, 55 that's listening and they're thinking to themselves, I am in the best shape of my life. And here this woman is saying that if you're in your 50s, you can't be doing a lot of physical labor. We can't, talk against the hard working blue collar man. Maybe he does have big biceps and triceps and he's in good shape. And speaking of a man, a woman too. I mean, she's been out there throwing those ladders around and picking up big bales of hay. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, you get the idea. Working hard.
Bales of hay. We ain't in the country. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what? I think that we're gonna save all of these locations for another day. I wish we could have your beautiful face on the live right now, but we cannot. And it looks like that is our time, people. We try to keep it under 30 minutes because use attention spans are short these days.
There you go.
Hold on, there we go. And there we go. That's all right. So
All right,
look,
LaDonna.
I think that's our time. And watch this. I want to say thank you for watching. And if you have ideas, comments, and things you want to share with us, be sure to comment, suggest, share. Did I say that? But don't forget to subscribe to the LaDonna Raeh Show on YouTube. I'm LaDonna Raeh. We just had Jacqueline, and this is Sweet Nothings every Tuesday at 7:30 in the a.m. between 7 and 8. But we try to keep it on the early side so we can be the first thing you hear early in the morning. And tomorrow, don't forget Toasting While Tipping with me and Boss Lady Plus 2. But again, get those subscriptions going. I'm telling you, they mean something. That's supporting a black business. All right, I'll see you next time on the LaDonna Raeh Show. We're going to get out of here and have a great day. Bye-bye for now. This was fun. I'm glad. Okay. Good deal.